Here we have a 1999 Jeep Cherokee Limited XJ. This is a one-owner, Carfax certified guarantee vehicle with a perfectly clean history, clean and clear title in hand. Here at Davis Autosports, we specialize in the Cherokee XJs. We're known for our very low mileage original XJs along with our in-house modified XJs that we sell. We typically have anywhere from 5 to 8 XJs in inventory at a time, and we have never, since in business, sold a Cherokee XJ with this many miles. It has 195,000 miles, but is absolutely one of the cleanest XJs we've ever had in. We really stay away from anything over 110 to 115,000 miles. Every once in a while, if it has around 150 or below, we'll get it in, but it just has to be an amazing vehicle. And this truck right here truly looks like a 15,000 mile vehicle. Perhaps even more impressive, it's all original. It's one thing for a vehicle to look great that's been repainted or been in an accident and put back together. Every single panel on this Cherokee is 100% original with the factory issued VIN plate on every panel. If you look down the driver's side, including the fender right here, there's not one single door ding on the entire driver's door or rocker panel. The trim is absolutely perfect. There's one tiny little ding right there on the passenger door. Besides that, there's not one ding on the entire body. It's absolutely phenomenal all the way through. Usually these trim pieces have a lot of nicks and gouges in them. I'll go down the entire trim piece for you. Absolutely phenomenal condition. If you take a look at our Cherokee page on our website, you'll see that we probably sold this year alone 40 or 50 Cherokees with under 100,000 miles. And like I said, we do not stock them with more miles than 100 unless we modify them. So this is definitely an exception, and it's because it's a one owner, absolutely pristine condition for the miles and the options. This vehicle right here with the options it has, there's only 78 of them produced for the year with this combination of options, and I'll go over that here in a moment as I show you the rest of the exterior condition. Passenger side of the vehicle, passenger front door, not one single ding anywhere. Rocker panel looks brand new. Passenger door, not one ding. Rear quarter, not one ding. I'll go down the trim once again for you. Looks absolutely phenomenal. The rocker panel is not all scarred up from road debris. I do want to add, I'll go back to this other side just to show you that these limited wheels are known to get corroded and just a lot of wear issues, and as you see, those wheels look absolutely phenomenal, both front and back wheels. We just installed brand new Kumo tires all the way around, so you got brand new rubber. The only wear really on the entire vehicle, the hood, it's got a little bit of dullness right there in the center and a little dull spot right there. Besides that, you got a couple minor tiny paint chips on the header, but that's really all the wear on this entire vehicle. It's absolutely phenomenal. You will never find a Cherokee XJ with these miles in this sort of condition. It's hard to find one in this condition regardless of miles. We have a 50,000 mile one owner Cherokee in right now that's not in this condition. Show you the wheels once again up close. Very clean wheels. These wheels are usually just corroded and just nasty. All the suspension components are really clean, absolutely rust-free Jeep. The undercarriage looks phenomenal. Just super clean all the way around. One thing I want to point out as well, the bottom of these doors are absolutely known just to get nasty with rust, and as you see, the bottom of those doors look like brand new. No rust issues at all. So that is just absolutely awesome to see. That cargo area is very clean, full-size spare with the limited wheel, so that's very nice. One thing that I do want to go over is how rare this vehicle is with the options. First and foremost, it is a limited package, but not all limiteds are created the same. This has literally every single option you can possibly get. It's got the Infinity sound system with the Infinity amplifier under the back seat. It's got the leather seats. Please note the wear there. We can have that panel replaced for 75 bucks if requested. So you got the Infinity, the cruise control, you have the leather, you have the driver's power seat, but you also have the passenger power seat, which that's very rare to have the passenger as well. You got the cruise control, you got the heated seats, which is very rare. Obviously the CD player, overhead center console, and to match all that up with the Select Track transfer case, like I said, there's less than 80 of these produced in 1999 with these options. So option-wise, you're buying a very, very rare vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and start the truck up for you. Very clean engine bay. I do want to make a note that the AC compressor, as you see the plate there, has been taken out of the vehicle. It probably went bad at some point, and they never wanted to put it in. Maybe they drove the vehicle in the winter seasons or what have you. But speaking of that, I don't want you to think that it was driven in snow and got salt. Usually underneath here is all rusted up. As you see, the frame is very, very clean all the way down. That's just water right there. Now these vehicles are known to last absolutely forever. People love this straight 6.4 4.0 engine. One thing that I want to point out, the big thing to look for on these engines, a sign of the engine starting to fail, whether it's a cracked block or head or whatever, is oil pressure. You have 3 reasons the oil pressure will be low: oil sending unit, the pump, or cracked block of some sort. Usually when you start these Cherokees, when the engine or the oil is cold, your oil pressure will go up to 40. And on a lot of the engines that have issues, it'll drop down to 10 or 20. So as you see, it's full operating temperature, and this engine has absolutely perfect oil pressure, which is a phenomenal sign that the engine's in perfect condition as far as longevity and use and everything else. So very, very nice sign. What I touched on earlier, the AC compressor not being in there, we can easily install one if requested for a few $100s. It's not a big deal. All the window regulators in the truck do work. That's a known issue with these. Went ahead and put the transfer case in part-time 4-wheel drive. As you see, it engages no problem. Went ahead and moved it over to full-time 4-wheel drive. As I turn on the concrete, it's definitely in 4-wheel drive, as it's real hard to move the steering wheel. Back into part-time, back into 2-wheel drive. Absolutely zero hiccups there whatsoever. Gonna go ahead and give you a couple quick things to note on the transmission. Throw it in reverse right away, hit the gas. There's absolutely no delay from going from drive to reverse, which is a sign of a failing transmission. Go ahead and come to a complete stop, throw it back into drive, hit the gas, ready to go. No delays whatsoever. I'll go ahead and do a hard acceleration so you can see that the engine and transmission function exactly as they should. Absolutely phenomenal that almost a 200,000 mile vehicle drives this well. Go ahead and turn the wheel all the way. No hissings or weird, unusual noises coming from any steering components or suspension. Power steering works as it should. As you see, beautiful oil pressure coming from the engine, operating at the right temperature. We deal with a lot of Cherokees here. We have gone over this truck very thoroughly. Don't be scared of the miles on this truck. It is a one-owner vehicle that obviously has been absolutely cared for by the original owner that took great pride in owning this truck as nice and clean as it is. If you have any questions about this Cherokee, you can contact us at 202-491-9929. Thank you.